And now back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic and your host, Bobby Likis.
Welcome back to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. Glad to have you in the house here on, I hope what for you has been a terrific week, and I hope that your car is doing well. Just remember that every Saturday from 10 till noon Eastern Time, we broadcast this program live throughout the nation. Also, and I'm remiss at this, twitter.com. Follow me at twitter.com/Bobby Likis, Likis. And watch Bobby live. You can watch this program live on video cast. Also, we're on Pal Talk and Business Talk Radio Network, iTunes podcast, Facebook, you name it. The technology that and the social media networking that we are involved in will only assure me and you that the information that you need from us will be available to you literally on. If you have an iPod, doesn't have to be an iPhone. If you have an iPod, you can literally watch live and listen to Bobby Likis Car Clinic during those times that we are live on air at watchbobbylive.com. And Bill, you were going to say something. No, you weren't going to say something. You're not going to say something.
I just wanted to remind you about Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, okay. All right. I hear you. Let's go to South Carolina and talk to Shirley. If you want to get in, now's a good time. We'll put you on the air at 888-227-2546. Shirley, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic.
Thanks. Listen, I bought a MKZ about 4 months ago.
Right.
From up in Greenville, and I live in Anderson. And they sent me a letter, and I don't drive very much.
Right.
I live in condos here in Anderson, and I just drive very little. And I don't have but about 800 miles on it. But they sent me a letter that it was time to change the oil. And, you know, they do it the first time, I guess.
Right.
And anyway, I was just wondering, should I go ahead and take it now at 800 miles and let them change the oil, or should I wait till about 3,000?
How long have you had the vehicle?
About 4 months.
I think it's premature to change the oil from a standpoint of maybe wasting oil, and from a standpoint of does it really need it? The answer would be no. However, I changed the oil in one of my cars, the Viper, at 500 miles, but that's a different animal, and it is an animal. So with your Lincoln, no, you don't need to change the oil. However, having said that, they have you on a schedule, and they are going to pay for the first change.
Right.
I'm a little hesitant to not advise you to follow their schedule because they may have a specific reason for changing the oil early, and it has nothing to do. They don't know that you only have 800 miles. As far as that goes, if you drove normal, you would have 5,000 miles. If you were a normal driver, you'd already have 5,000 miles on the vehicle. So from a time standpoint, that's why you received that notice, because it's time or miles, whichever comes first. So if you were paying for it, I would probably say, wait to 3,500, as long as that wasn't a year out. But because they're going to pay for it, and because you want to make sure that the first visit back to the dealer is documented, and then you take that. I would suggest that you take time out and go for a drive and take it into the dealer. How long of a drive is it?
It's probably about 30 minutes or more.
Well, pick a good day and a good time and give the dealer a call, and maybe you can do some double duties. Maybe you can have an opportunity to go shopping that day somewhere, or make some excuse that fits within your time budget. And I really think, Shirley, that I'd have to advise you to take them up on it. Number one, they're paying for it. Number two, as I've stated before, you want to be in the books as being responsive to the needs of the car as outlined by the car maker, and that would be Ford Motor Company.
Okay.
You got it?
All right.
Good. Go do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling. 888-227-2546. Brandon, welcome to Bob.